Yeah, hi there. These comments are for Malik. This is Michael. I am the founder, owner, and the materials writer for all of your lessons at the 7-step system to pass the TOEFL IBT. And your situation, so you're taking the TOEFL test on the 27th of April. You want some tips and advice to get a high score on the TOEFL IBT. My advice is practice, practice, and practice. So that's really part of my advice is, it's complicated, Malik. I wish it would be simpler, but in my online course, I help students improve in 7 key areas: vocabulary, pronunciation, grammar, reading, listening, writing, and speaking area. So it's a combination of you, really. The first thing you do is you build your vocabulary, pronunciation, and your grammar proficiency. Those are the 3 basic things. And notice the TOEFL doesn't test those things directly, but they are very important. Again, vocabulary, pronunciation, and grammar. You want to make sure you're very proficient in those 3 areas. That's why my online course starts off with those 3 sections of my course. Now, also, in addition to using an online course, you want to make sure you're reading every day. You want to read every day for about 45 minutes, newspapers, magazines, and longer books. This is very, very important. Now, secondly, you want to also make sure you're getting regular contact with listening. You can watch movies, you can watch news, history, documentary, even science programs. These things are very, very important. You want to do that about 45 minutes every day for the next few months. And a combination of both of those things, you really begin building some of your basic English proficiency that's going to give you the background and the foundation to help you score high on the TOEFL IBT, right? So with reading and listening, in reading, there's really 5 basic things you have to do. Build your vocabulary. You want to make sure you have an adequate reading speed of about 300 words a minute. This is very, very important. You want to make sure that you're familiar with the TOEFL IBT reading question types and the strategies for answering them. And you also want to complete TOEFL level reading practice tests and then begin doing analysis of the results of those tests, paying particular attention to the answers you're missing. So it's a combination of doing those things over an extended period of time that really give you some good, strong results with your reading. And obviously with the listening, you can do similar things. Like I said before, you want to have good practice with a lot of different kinds of listening materials, especially listening materials that have an emphasis on science. That's going to give you some good college level type vocabulary. Right? Speaking, again, it takes a lot of practice. Part of what you have to figure out right now is what you're doing wrong. So that's why students complete the independent and integrated speaking practice tests at my site. They do 1 per day, and each time they do a practice test, I give them comments in terms of topic development, language use, and also delivery. So you want to see right now what problems you're having in either topic development, language use, and also delivery, and then you can begin to make some changes, and you can review some of my lessons, and then you can take more practice tests to measure your progress. So I'm not forgetting you, Malik. You said in here, please do not forget me. I'm not forgetting you. I wanted to give you some good information. And remember that studying for the TOEFL is something that takes time. I may or may not be able to solve your language problems in 30 days, right? It depends on what your score is right now. It depends on how high you want to go. And generally, Malik, students who take my online course, they generally improve between 5 and 10 points each month that they use my course. So right now, if your score is 80, if you study really hard, about 2 to 4 hours every day, all month long, you're probably looking at scoring between 85 and 90 by the end of the month. Now, if you use my course for 2 months, you'll get even higher a score, providing you're still studying each day about 2 to 4 hours. Okay? Anyway, have a great day. Thank you for your comments and your questions. I hope I've given you some good information to give you confidence. because you can score high on the test. A lot of students do. The question is, how long does it take and how much do you need to study each day? So anyway, have a great day and all the best to your high-scoring TOEFL success.